Thanks, Shelley, for sharing your life story with me, and it was really fun to hear about how you got into this business. What I brought you today is a marketing analysis, or a complete marketing analysis for your crane company. And what we're going to cover is, and really this marketing analysis, it's about your company. It's about what your company, what your company's needs are, what your customers' needs are, as well as your capacity to drive more leads into your business and attract more business that way. It's also about your customers' experience and what are they seeing out there. How do people perceive you when they're looking for your industry or somebody to help them with the types of things that you can help them with. The program covers your online visibility, your print content, the website aesthetics, your SEO metrics, as well as your DEX conversion page. So, okay. Sound good? Mm-hmm. And again, thank you for sharing about your business goals, your business, the types of products and services that you offer, that's the area that you want to cover, how you want to be perceived in the marketplace, the types of calls and the types of clients that you want to get, as well as the number of customers you can handle. That was really fun to hear about that. This is actually a look at what Google sees in our marketplace. I know you want to cover a greater geoscope or a bigger geography. However, in the Twin Cities, I was a little surprised when I looked at how many competitors you have. Each of these dots and each of these pins represent somebody that Google recognized when I searched for cranes that they found in this marketplace. I don't know if you realized that there were that many competitors. Did you know there were that many in this market?
There are a couple that I wasn't aware of, but the majority of them I've ran into.
Sure. Okay, excellent. This is a Google search, and I know we talked a little bit about search marketing and search optimization, and I really just wanted to clarify what the difference is between the two. When you do a Google search, and Google being the #1 search marketing search website used out there, there's really two areas you can show up in. One is the paid search or search engine marketing area that I've highlighted here, and typically it's on the top and on the right side, and the businesses are showing up by how much they bid, and it also goes much deeper as far as quality score, and there are other factors that are involved, but this is something that we can help you with. And again, when each time these get clicked on by a consumer, they pay Google. Google gets paid for those clicks. The businesses that are showing up on the left lower end here are businesses that are showing up when they get clicked on. Google does not get paid. However, the businesses that are showing up here have typically invested in their site to have somebody do optimization work both on their site and off their site, so they're relevant. And when people do a search, Google is recognizing them as a close match or an authority in that particular, for example, cranes that I searched for in Minneapolis here, that they're an authority for that. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. Good. This is your website, so I know you giggle. So what do you think of it?
Yeah, we hate that and need to redo it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know that's something we talked about before, and I know, well, your words were, it looks like a child put it together.
Yeah.
And you also said that you wanted to be, when people see your website, you want to look cutting edge, and you also want to look like a large company. And we can definitely help with that for you. Another issue that we talked about and discussed is when we looked it up on the phone, it wasn't mobile optimized. Again, we can help with that, and we can make you look cutting edge and like a substantial organization here. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, but this is an analysis of your existing website. Your current website ranks as an 8 out of 10. Google is only indexing or seeing one of your pages on the site right now. So again, I can go into a lot more detail with this, but again, it's something that we can help with, and that's part of my recommendation is to really change that for you so your site looks the way you want. It's critical. A lot of times it's like your storefront. It's what people see and what people perceive you when they're looking at your website. So we want that perception to be a great one, so they reach out to you and you can help them with their needs. So this is a study of your digital presence management or your online positioning. What I did is put your phone number and your business name into a search, and this search is over 290 different search engines out there, and you had a 41% error rate, meaning that your information out online is not consistent, or sometimes it's not even existent out online in many sites. So it's a big deal right now for search engines, both Google, Yahoo, and Bing. They're looking for consistency of information online. And again, we can help with that. As a matter of fact, are you surprised to hear that there are 144 errors that it found?
Yeah, that's shocking.
Okay. So, and this would be, it's one of those things that's almost an overwhelming task if you went out and said, I'm going to fix all of these, I'm going to contact the person with each of these sites to get my accurate information out there. I can help you with that, simply. Your Facebook page. So this is what you look like on Facebook, and these are a couple of other competitors, crane companies in the marketplace. Your Twitter page looks the same. Google Plus and LinkedIn, they're basically white space. So social media, it's interesting when you look at a commercial and industrial business like yours. If you think about social media, nobody knows more about what individuals do than Facebook, in my opinion, out online. So what we can accomplish with social media is we can target those people that are most likely to be your customers and have you be relevant with them as well and look like a player in the marketplace. This will also help with your optimization. Google likes is really tied in with social when it comes to optimizing your site, back to that earlier slide that we looked at. We also mentioned this, the critical part of being mobile. Notebook, or I should say mobile devices, and devices like iPads, internet usage on these types of devices has exceeded desktop usage. So we definitely want to have your site appearing and optimized for these devices. As a matter of fact, when people are looking on mobile, 70% of mobile searches result in a call directly from the search results that people see. Google is also moving, so if businesses are not set up for mobile devices, on a Google search, they'll take your site and move it down the results. And it's critical, just like it used to be in the Yellow Pages, it was critical to have one of the first ads that people see. It's critical to be in the higher end of the search results so you're not buried down where they're not going to find you, right?
Right.
Okay. Another thing that we can look at or talk about is remarketing. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, remarketing, at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. It's really something where the decision maker at a manufacturing company, a large company, is looking for cranes within their facilities, or looking for either service or new product, and then later when they're on their Fox News or they're looking at their personal Facebook page, we can follow them with an ad. So it's predetermined people who have actually, by behavior, it's geographic and behavioral targeting. So it's actually looking at the people that are interested in what you have and placing your message in front of those people and following them to drive their business that way. So it's kind of like having a billboard on the highway, but the only people that would see the billboard are the people that have expressed some interest in cranes.
Okay.
So, and this is, I would say, probably not, and it's something that I'm going to be talking with you much about. It's really more for retail businesses.
Right.
It's basically text servicing, which is really good.
Yeah, I don't need that for cranes.
More frequent buyer. However, this is something that I think makes sense. The videos online are growing at a massive pace. Many businesses are adding video, and a lot of it's because 69% of all global traffic are to video. Another thing that I thought was really critical for you is affluent customers prefer videos to other digital media. So I think it would be, especially when you were explaining what you do, I think looking at it and hearing it, it makes more sense than when I just hear it. If I can, when you showed me the pictures of the types of cranes that you offer, it was like lights went off in my head. So
right.
I think videos can be critical for you. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, we could look at that.
Sure. So this is currently what your DEX conversion page looks like. And if you notice on your DEX conversion page, it is really, Google helped us design this. It's who you are, where you're located, a link to your website. You have competitors on your page. And the reason you have competitors on your page is because you basically have a free profile page, which that's something I can help fix. We can add a lot more content to this, but also when they're on your page looking for cranes, I don't want to steer them to another crane company. I want them to call you. And then this is a DEX no search result page, which when we do, and one of my recommendations is to really cast a net for your business and put you in all the places people would be looking when they're looking for your type of crane. So.
Okay.
And your print ad is
it's
a
beautiful.
listing. Yeah, exactly. It's a listing with your web address, which really, it's what I see you doing there, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, is you're appearing there. If somebody's looking for you, they can find you, right?
Yeah.
Good. And why should you partner with Dex Media? So I know when we talked earlier and I asked you, what do you think of when you think of Dex Media? You think of the phone book. And,
Right.
and that's what 95% of people tell me when I ask them that question. And I'm guessing that you've had somewhat of a paradigm shift now that you've looked at a lot of the things that I've discovered about your business with the online marketing and telling you how we can help you with that. You should be partnering with us because we're one of now 20 premier partners with Google. We're actually one of the largest and most established premier partners with Google. We also have relationships and partnerships with Yahoo and Bing as well.
Okay.
And when you look at our optimization work, the company, when you do optimization with Dex that we work with is Boostability. And in a recent independent study, they were ranked second in the United States for search engine optimization companies. So we're doing it smarter, we're doing it faster and more efficiently than other companies, so hence the high ranking. So this is maybe your mind on advertising you can do. When you think about Dex as a print publishing company, we can help you with the social media, the pay-per-click, the SEO, the SEM, the mobile marketing, branding, building custom websites better and more efficiently than others can in the marketplace. So again, I'm hoping that you've had a paradigm shift about the things that I can help you with versus what you were thinking previous to our meeting and talking. So too many confusing buzzwords, we can help you with that. What do you think, when you look at the things that we've talked about, what do you think, I guess if you were to prioritize them, where do you see your needs, or where do you see that we can help you the most, or that you need help most when you look at the different areas that we can help with?
Our website needs the most help, for sure.
Yeah, website, and I know you said too that you want to show up, you don't just want to have a presence there, that you want to be a choice for people.
Right.
So would you say that would be the second?
That would be the second most important, yeah.
Which, logically, that makes sense. Have the right message and the right look before you're driving people to see the wrong look. So,
Right, yeah.
Good. Again, I appreciate your time. It was fun to meet you, and I'm looking forward to sharing ideas with you that I've come up with.
All right, thank you.